My God, kill them with kindness. Kill them with kindness. That is your very nature. And it's not something that you have to work hard to do. You just do it. Kill them with kindness and continue to kill them with kindness. Let me show you why you are so powerful against all of these people that tries to plot against you, conspire against you, people that just think you're just too good. Kill them with kindness. Let me tell you how powerful that is. What's powerful about it is you don't even have to make yourself do it. That's the powerful part right there. You don't have to force yourself to be somebody or not. It's who God made you to be. He made you to be a kind-hearted person. So whenever somebody is feeling some type of way about you in their heart, and you show up kind, you're killing them with kindness already. You're just killing them already right there. It's like bam. Okay. So then, all right. So then, let's just say they throw a subtle dig at you, right? But then you just like, oh, you act aloof to it. And you're spiritually aware. You know what they just did to you, but you're just like, oh, or they may have threw a dig, but then you just continued on like it wasn't nothing. Bam, you killed them with kindness. Listen, some people they do things unknowingly because of ignorance. And then some people, they do things knowingly out of ignorance too, but then they're also trying to get a reaction out of you. But they didn't get that reaction out of you. Bam, kill them with kindness. I'm just like a karate chop. Don't mind me. That's just what came to my mind, right? And so there's a situation now. They don't like you for whatever reason. They think that you're fake. They're like, there's no way this person is just this kind. And so they come around you now. They come around you, and it's a group of people, and you kiki in it with everybody else. You good. They come into the room and they see you, and they're like, oh. Right? So then you're like, hey, how you doing? To that person, bam, you just killed them with kindness. Listen, and then, anytime you're kind to them, because these people, they want a reason for why they feel the way they feel about you. They want a reason to justify whatever insecurities they have in themselves about you as to why they feel that way about you, why they're saying the things about you behind your back. They want a reason. They want a reason. They want to see a reaction out of you. So then it gets to a point to where it goes like this. It starts off, I don't want to say innocent because there's no innocent with somebody acting like that, but it starts off innocent, right? Something about you, you're too giggly, you smile too much, you laugh too much, you're too nice, you're just too nice. You help out too much, you care too much, you're just too kind, and they're not used to it. And so they're trying to poke a hole in that. They're trying to see what's really going on with this person here. They're trying to pop that bubble of yours. They're trying to pop, you're a bubbly person. They're trying to pop that bubble to see what's really going on beneath the surface. Because with them, they have to muster up a lot of energy to say the things you say, do the things you do, and do all of that. It's a performance for them. But for you, that's just who you are. That's just who God made you to be, right? So then they see it and they're like, oh, what's up with this person, right? So then, now this person's true character is not all that nice. They take digs. They're just really, they're just, how some people are just mean-spirited? Well, there we go. Nothing that can come out of their mouth is kind or whatever, right? So then they'll throw a little subtle dig at you, right? And then, but it's not intentional, but that's who they are. But you didn't respond no kind of way. But they do see that your kindness is just, it's like, oh, right? That's, so it builds up into where now, okay, now each time you show them an act of kindness, it just builds something up in them to where they just can't stand you. This reminds me of King Saul and David, right? With David was called to play the harp for King Saul. And it helped him to be at ease. And, he liked David. But then when David slayed Goliath, David found favor with the people. And they were talking about David, tens of thousands and Saul only thousands. Saul ain't like the attention. And that's another thing too. When they see you getting along with people and other people like you and they just take you in, they're like, that just grows that animosity in them. So that's how we get from the innocence up into where, so the next thing you know, then now they intentionally do things now at this point, they don't care. The mask is off, the gloves are off. Well, a mask is on, but the gloves are off. So they just do things that just shows they don't really care for you, right? but you still show up every time you're around them. You just smiling. You try to include them into stuff. You just show them love like you don't see what they're really doing. You're killing them with the kindness. And here's the thing, that just grows the resentment more and more and more. Now at this point, y'all, it may be up here, and now they may be trying to get rid of you from their environment. And they go to any length they can go to. And here's the crazy thing, kill them with kindness, because it's just, don't give in to whatever it is. These types of people, they're smart. They're playing a game. And the game that they're really playing is, I always say this, I always say if they're playing a game, but if they were smart enough, they would get close to you to see that you're really not a threat. They would get close to you to see you're not a threat and that you're really an asset. But because of their pride and their insecurities and whatever else they got going on inside of them, they can't, they just, now some people got some spirits in them, they just cannot take you in. You know how you keep your friends close and your enemies closer? They could have just did that with you, but no, they didn't. But that's okay, because you don't want to be close with these kinds of people anyway. But sometimes we do have to, but in situations, it gets to a point to where people, they will try their best to just get rid of you because the resentment for you is just too much. Then it gets to a real tender place to where you're human. And so any type of way you show up, let's just say that you show up, but let's just say you can't really be all in like you used to be. Oh, flag, you know, like, huh? You know, or if you say no to something, spirit of offense. And it's just like, calm down. But they're, and I say all of to kill them with kindness to say, the moment you show any human flaw, it's not a flaw of you, human flaw, meaning frustration, inability to do something, whatever it is, they're going to use that and run with it to justify why they feel the way they feel in their heart. And they're going to try to get rid of you out of that environment. So continue to kill these people with kindness. All right. And eventually it's going to get to a point to where you don't, and the thing that blows my mind is you're not performing. This is who you really are. God really created you to be this way. And you gain attention and love from a lot of people because of that quality of you that you have, that you possess. And they just can't stand it. They can't stand to see you just move and groove with people, and they have to try hard to do it. They have to perform and do all of these things to be accepted by people. They have to stand up and just do the most to be accepted, while you don't really have to do that much and still be accepted. They don't like that. So continue to kill them with kindness. It's going to get to a certain point to where these people are going to be shown for who they are. Jealous, insecure, ... You name it. The list goes on. So don't let these people take your joy. Don't let them take your pride, your energy. Don't let them try to make you feel like them, insecure, unhappy, miserable. Must I go on? No, I think I should be going on. This is a mind sanctuary space channel. See? But to help your mind, be a sanctuary for your entire being, you got to know that, you possessing this beautiful gift and spirit from God is killing these people, and you're killing them with kindness. You just with kindness, and they cannot take it. And I encourage you to continue. Don't stoop to their level. Don't stoop to their level. Just continue to be nice to them. But I know you're going to do that anyway, because that's who you are as a person. That's just who you are as a person. You just keep smiling, keep carrying on. But you're aware of what they're doing. That's the part right there. You are aware of what they're doing. And the more you continue to be nice, the more they're going to show who they really are in front of everybody else. Now, whether those other people can see the true nature of this person or not, that's another story for another day. But as for you, you just keep on shining. God bless you. Thank you so much for watching. And share your experience below, because I really love to hear your stories on all these crazy people. Love you. Bye-bye.